Last week, y'all got our opening reaction to this mega fight finally being a done deal in terms of getting signed. Okay, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. We appreciate all y'all that watched that segment for real, for real. You know what I'm talking about. Shout
Yeah.
out to our brother Jason Clay for appearing on that as well. You know what I'm talking about. We got to have him back most definitely before they go ahead and throw them hands. You feel me? Uh, but now I got a question for my brother Tim G. Jacob and for all y'all real ones out there. Okay. Y'all see the question down there in the banner. Okay. Will the winner of Spence Crawford be unquestionably the king of boxing? Okay. If this is the fight we've been waiting on, if these guys are both so high in the pound for pound ranking, I think it's worth a question. Okay. So I'm gonna hear from my brother on this. Okay. But before I do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Okay. This is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it
Oh
on
yeah.
so. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I am your homeboy first. And again, that is my brother Tim G. Jacob, the honorable one. Okay. So T, what you think, man? Will the winner of this fight be crowned the king of boxing? Will that person be the face of the fight game?
It's just like trying to figure out who's the king of R&B.
Well, who that boy Jacquees say he was then?
Jacquees, you got Chris, you got Usher, you got yeah. If you're in that era and you're in that time frame where you feel like you making hot music, you crown yourself king of R&B, and that's just kind of what I feel with this fight. This fight to me should be um I ain't gonna say one time and one time only, but it should have some exclusivity. It should have like okay, Spence is a rare breed. He's an
Mhm.
uber talented guy. Very much got the pedigree. Very much has been, as I guess the word is classically trained as a boxer because
Mhm.
he was in the Olympics and things of that sort. Against a guy like Terrence Crawford who just has the instincts, the the dog per se to really make this fight a tough affair for Errol Spence. Now, I don't know necessarily if king of boxing is the right thing though,
Mhm. Okay, talk to him.
because when you get there, when you're in that space, and right now in the current time, everybody can get dropped. Like I've seen Terrence Crawford get snubbed. I've seen Errol Spence get hands put on him by Sean Porter and didn't look good. And I think this is just one of those fights that's going to be a test of wheels. It's just going to be a test of wheels. Whoever can impose their will on the other one will win the fight. I personally think Crawford can impose his will more on Spence, and that should win the fight. But I don't know if that necessarily makes them kings of boxing. I don't.
So
I
so so you think they'll have other names over him like Tank, Tyson Fury, Canelo.
Yeah, yeah. I do think they will add those names into the mix because it's just what America does. I mean, we love the heavyweight. So your Usyks, your Furies, your Joshuas, all those guys have some appeal. The small guys are the American fighters. Spence, Crawford, Davis, Stevenson. But to really become the king of boxing per se, I don't know if that's any of them guys are really gonna fit that mold. Me personally, I just think those guys aren't too busy. It's so much concern about the bag, and rightfully so. But it's worth it to these fighters now to get the money right before signing on the dotted line. Whereas our old boxers, they just fought. They just wanted to fight whoever it was that said they could handle them or do whatever. So the king of boxing thing, I don't see Spencer Crawford being that. I just see a matchup where it's a 50-50 fight. And it's all about who you like. So, but I ain't crowning nobody king after this fight. Matter of fact, I feel like Vegas is gonna tell me this is what I believe. I believe Vegas is gonna make the cards so terrible they're gonna have a second fight. They might
Okay.
already have the card. They might already have the card filled out.
All right. All right now.
Like a blind six, like playing spade. Just be like, yeah, whatever.
All right. So okay, let's say the fight is close. We get a close one that is riveting. We get a fight of the year nominee. Okay.
Okay.
You don't think that elevates both of these men, or most definitely the winner, into like, because it's so much excitement about this. It seems like this is what everybody been asking for.
Yeah.
And like now, it seems like, okay, folks been asking for Fury, Joshua.
Okay.
Okay. We ain't getting it.
Nope.
We ain't getting it. Who folks want Canelo to fight? I don't know. I know Canelo.
I mean, they want him to fight Bivol again. They want him to fight Bivol again.
Okay.
Since he lost to Bivol. That's one name. I think Charlo's name has popped up.
Now, Tank, when Tank fights, he had my timeline lit. I will give Tank that. He be having my timeline lit. Right. And I think he might have said, I think he was quoted as saying he the face of boxing.
Ooh.
I think he said that. I had to look at a real one. Yeah, am I wrong on that? I think I heard that motherfucker. Not heard him say it, but he was quoted as saying he got to be the face of boxing. And he knocking motherfuckers out now, and people been, excited by his fight. Like when you the face, like Ali unquestionably was the king of boxing.
Oh, absolutely.
Tyson was the king of boxing. Floyd was the king of boxing. Roy Jones was the king of boxing. Like, absolutely. I think if these boys come out and put on a show, like, a show, they got a chance.
It's gonna be interesting. I just feel like it's gonna be a very, very interesting affair, and I do think it's gonna be a little bit more cat and mouse because I don't think either side really wants to just take this L.
See if they do that, because I just watched going back in my research of these guys, as I've said before, I'm a heavyweight scholar, okay? But with the anticipation of this fight, I'm going back, okay? So I went back so far. I'm doing Bud Crawford right now. Okay. I went back and watched him fight Alejandro Sanabria, something like that. He knocked him out. Good performance, okay? But then he fought this guy named Andrei Klimov, Russian motherfucker.
Yeah.
He can't come out there and fight like that. He won every card. It was a 10-round bout. He won on every card 190. But he was getting booed the whole damn fight. They can't come out there and fight like that.
No.
And look what I'm saying. He was dominant. Clearly won the fight. But it wasn't nobody impressed by that shit, man.
No, ain't nobody impressed by that.
Like, they gotta come out here. I ain't saying be Hagler Hearns. Okay, just come out there and just goddamn light into each other's ass. But if they just come out here pawing at each other,
I personally think
then you're right.
That's,
and you think they might go out here and be pawing and shit.
Yeah.
Scared to take a chance.
Yeah. It's possible. It's possible because the money's gonna be there. So it's not like they ain't gonna get the bag. They ain't finna see this money. They gonna get this money.
They finna make some money on this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. They finna make some money. They charging $100 to pop a home. I can promise you that for the pay-per-view.
They don't need to charge no $100.
Okay, 80.
You probably right. You probably right though, the way things are. But when I hear 100, I just think Floyd. Ain't that what Floyd charged us for?
He was
him versus Pacquiao.
He was up there. He was up there. So, just saying. I ain't crowning nobody. I ain't crowning nobody. Until everybody go where they wait, tell them to be, and scrap it out, I ain't giving nobody nothing. I ain't giving no flower.
If that boy Fury dusts off Usyk, though, he got to have it.
I can see why you say that.
Because he gave us a trilogy.
He did.
With Wilder.
He did.
And as I said before, he dominated that motherfucking every fight to me. Okay, and I watched every fucking round of that bitch. Every round of that trilogy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wilder won that in that first fight, one damn round. The round he knocked him down. That last fight, Wilder came out, tried to act like he knew how to box for a time, try to jab a little bit, but then he eventually reverted back to his old ways, and we saw what happened.
Yep.
Okay. So he gave us that trilogy. If he go out here and get a guy in Usyk who can box, and of course we want to see him with Joshua. That'd be a mega fight. That'd be a spectacle. That'd be a spectacle fight.
Yeah.
Can y'all do in England or wherever somewhere in Britain they gonna fight? Them fans gonna be in there going fucking crazy.
Yes, they
See,
are.
you need some of that. Boxing got a unique thing of like it takes on a whole nother life of being a spectacle because you got the ring walks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You got nationalism mixed into the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so much. So with these guys, both of them American, so you ain't got the different nationality thing to it.
Right.
And boxing plays on the race thing, to be honest. Y'all know they do.
It does.
Floyd made a lot of money off of Cinco de Mayo fights. Okay.
He did.
And trying to pair himself against a Latino fighter. But so they don't have the race thing.
Right.
So all they got to come in here and fight.
That's right.
And I think if they fight, whoever get it might be king. Might. We shall see. Tell us what y'all think, real ones, all right? Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?